Hey guys, this is Novex Gods, and if you guys can remember, 4 days ago I made a class setup video for this gun, the M8A1, and I wanted to show you guys a gameplay of me getting a triple swarm and a nuclear medal on the map SLUMS domination with this gun. I think at that time I only had 500 kills with this gun, so it pretty much proves that this gun is pretty good. Normally I don't get nuclears, but that's because I don't normally go for them. I will just rush in. Even if I was one off the nuclear medal, I will run into the spawn, even if they're spawning all over the place and there's just 5 people or whatever there. But yeah, I know that's not smart, but that's just how I am. Mainly, that's probably the main reason why I don't like MW3, but I'll get to that later on. I'll tell you what I've been doing recently as well. But yeah, so this map, triple swarm, nuclear, all because of this gun. And I'm telling you guys, if you already haven't tried it out, you gotta try out this gun. Gun is so amazing. I have not been playing much of this game recently, only because I've been playing MW3. And only because I hear that's like the closest game to Call of Duty Ghosts, and I've been playing it, and it hasn't been going so well, only because there's too many campers and you can't rush on that game without getting picked off by any camper. Like, your health is low, people are camping behind stuff, and I'm just not, well, I just don't like going through that. So yeah, I did kind of rage quit out of it yesterday. I'm gonna try get back to it. I need to slow down my pace on that game, and I'm just hoping that the next Call of Duty game is not exactly like that, because I think that really does just give all the campers better games. So, but whatever. And also, I've been playing some GTA finally. I'm only like level 23 or something, or 24, and I leveled up most of my levels last night. So I wasn't playing much GTA, only because I just really didn't feel like it. I'm not too sure why. I completed the game. Then I heard about all those problems, or I witnessed those problems at the start on the first day it launched, and that just kind of put me off the game. I just didn't go back to it. I just went straight to a different game, and I kind of forgot it. That's just something about me. Normally when I find a new game to play, I keep playing that game and I forget about the last game. So yeah, hopefully I can actually go back to and level up a shit ton. I missed an opportunity to do a lot of videos. I might still do a lot of videos and maybe some funny moments, but I wanted to do all those location videos of different things or different vehicles or how to get stuff, but I guess I might still do some of those. And I'm gonna try and play some Black Ops 2, but I still wanna just keep playing MW3 until Call of Duty Ghosts comes out, because I know it's like, I don't know what, 10, 11 more days. I'm not too sure on the date now, but it's not too far away. I'm gonna miss this game though. I can't wait for the next Treyarch game. I wish it was the Treyarch game coming out this year, but guess we have to give Infinity Ward a chance. Also, another thing I've been doing on Black Ops 2 is playing against bots on combat training. I do a 9 against 1 team deathmatch. Sometimes I do it with my friends, so yeah, I normally would pop the score of how much I need to get. So I set a time of like 5 minutes. I create classes for a sniper, submachine gun and assault rifle, and I normally try and beat the timer. Sometimes, I'm not too sure now what time I play on. I might play on 4 or 3 or something. It's one of those. But yeah, that's what I would do just before playing a game. I would try and beat the clock, or if I don't want to hear that beeping noise at the end, normally I just do a 10-minute game, but then I just see how quick I can do a game in, and then I write it down as my fastest time, and then I try and beat that time. Every day I would pretty much do that just before a game, and that actually did help with my aim. So if you guys want to try that out, or I'm telling you now, it does help. My aim went up, my reactions went up, everything went up. So combat training is actually useful for something, and it ain't that bad. When you're trying to beat the time, it actually gets more fun. So you can do that with snipers or whatever you lot want. Try that out. And as you guys can see, I got my brutal just now. Normally over here, when I'm on my brutal, if I'm not already dead, then I would have pretty much ran into the middle of the spawn. I wouldn't have waited behind the car for that guy. I would have just ran in right into the center, and then I would have probably just got killed by a guy that just spawned somewhere just to the side. But yeah, all the people in my game that I was talking to were like, oh, you know, just go and get your nuclear, and so I did. And I did actually get, so that's pretty good. So anyway guys, I've been doing some research now on the Call of Duty Ghost game, and I've actually checked out the game modes. Normally I don't actually look up on new games because it's more exciting for when it comes out. You see all this new stuff and you don't know anything about it. But yeah, I couldn't resist, and I saw the game mode cranked. But I did see a gameplay of that, which actually looked pretty interesting, and I saw that you have a 30-second timer when you get a kill, and then you have to run around and get another kill in 30 seconds. Which is actually pretty good. I know those games will be way more fast paced, which will be really fun. And I wanted more fast-paced games where people wouldn't camp, but I know there's still gonna be some people that are lurking around the sides and stuff, or maybe just wait for people to get into the aim within 30 seconds. But I hope they don't do that. So yeah, that's one main game mode I'm probably gonna be playing and going for score on the leaderboards. And then there's also the game mode called Blitz, which is, I don't know if you guys already know, but it's like capture the flag, but except for instead of maybe getting a flag, you'd have to go into the place where the flag would be, and then you would teleport all the way back to your own spawn, but you would have scored 1 point. So it's basically just to run into that one place, and then you get a point, and then you're back at the start with your own spawn, and you have to run back. But I'm not 100% sure on everything on this game mode. I think there might be a cooldown. As soon as like you go inside, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can go back into the. I'm gonna call it a portal, as it's just like easier to refer than that point or something. So yeah, that is actually gonna be another fun game mode. Those are gonna be the two most played game modes by me, Cranked and Blitz. Also kill confirmed, but I don't think it's gonna be the same without the score streaks. So no more score for kill streaks, which is going to be kind of annoying, but yeah, I'll try out kill confirm, see how it goes. And I'll play free for all. Free for all is one of my most played things as well on MW3, which I love and I don't really lose, so that might be one thing. So those are going to be like the top 3 game modes you're going to be seeing videos on. Obviously when I have, or I'm playing with some friends and they prefer different game mode, then maybe I'll play those as well. But with the guns, there's only 2 things that caught my eye. That is the Vector, but that's only because I pretty much really like it on this game. Haven't seen a gameplay on it, so I'm gonna have to try that out. Then there is also the Honey Badger, which has a built-in suppressor, which means more attachments on the gun. And plus, I did see one gameplay on it, and it actually looked pretty decent with the red dot or reflex, whatever it's called on that game. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely try that out. Normally I don't use guns with suppressors, but for a couple I do. Normally, as long as it's not a submachine gun. So I don't know anything about the other guns yet. One thing I don't actually know about the game as well is the kill streaks. I know there's a dog that jumps on people, but like I said, I only seen like one gameplay. So the dog pretty much gets killed really easy. I know it's that. But I guess that won't be too bad. It's just a 5 kill streak. Then I saw something called a SATCOM. I heard of something like a UAV or something, but I still really don't know about that. So yeah, and there's also that one game mode that's pretty interesting. That Search and Rescue, I believe it was called. It's like Search and Destroy and Kill confirmed in one. It's like if you die in Search and Destroy, you have no more lives. But on that, if you die, you drop a tag or something, or you drop something, and if your teammate goes over, you, I don't know, get revived or something. So that's gonna be one of my favorite game modes. As I do like Search and Destroy and I like Kill Confirm, so maybe that will kind of go together. So I'll try that out. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. I have really done no research for the game, but I want to be getting. I'm just hoping that I enjoy it and there's not too many campers. So this is pretty much the end of this video. I believe I went something like 65 to 6, which you will see right at the end. And right after this video, I'm just gonna do a lot of research on Call of Duty Ghosts. I need to watch more videos. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try and get some more gameplays for you guys soon. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see a lot of good gameplays or guys or anything to do on Ghosts. I will have many videos. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.